Hey guys, Julie Jung here. Welcome to my channel. As you can see, I am pretty low key today. I started my videos about 3 months ago or 4 months ago. I used to really care about what I look like in the videos. I would shower. Number one, I would shower. Number two, I would do my makeup. Number three, I would put a dress on or something cute and really make effort. And to the point where I'm beyond that. We're beyond that now. I don't really care. So you are getting natural version of Julie today. And this might just be the way it is from now on. Because we are living in strange times and we're all just human, right? So I'm still in my jammy jams. I just woke up a little while ago and it's fine. Gosh, where to begin? So much has happened since I made my last video. I was traveling some in the last couple of weeks and doing a lot of other stuff, so I just didn't do a lot of videos, but now I just have so much time and I can do more. Aren't you excited? Oh my gosh, you're so excited. There's more videos. No, you're not. I wanted to talk about what everyone's talking about. How can I not talk about this? This is the hot topic. Trending, hashtag trending. I wanted to talk about coronavirus and my experience as an expat while things are developing and just some things that we experienced in the last couple of weeks. And honestly, this thing really isn't even rolling in Germany yet. It is. The ball is rolling. It's a small snowball right now, and it is quickly picking up momentum. So where we are at this point will be very different probably by the end of the week. I will update you. Yes, I will. I will be your official news source. Let me be your news source to give you all important information. So I am not German, but I live in Germany, and we are going through something unprecedented that people in my generation and generations after me have not really been through before. Or if you have, I am very American and I don't know about it in other countries. Well, okay, Ebola. Yes, all right. Yes, people have gone through this. Not on like a worldwide, I'm talking worldwide thing. Scale. That's the word, scale. Worldwide scale here. So I think we can all agree that we are going through something unique that my generation, generations after me have not gone through. So we are in history right now. And I think being in a different country going through this has different feelings of vulnerability and uncertainty and just not feeling secure in your safety. Not that I don't feel safe, but I was thinking today, if I did have a need for medical help, I'm not really even sure how I would go about doing that. And at least in the States, you pretty much know the protocol of how to respond when you need hospitalization or something like that. But here, I don't really know what I would do. So in response to that, I'm just staying inside all the time now. All the time. All the time. I've canceled everything. I've hunkered down. My husband and I have stocked up on food, and he went into work today, but I am hoping he can start working from home tomorrow, just because we want to do our part and contribute to slowing the spread and not carrying it without knowing it and then affecting other people, especially those who are more vulnerable, the elderly, and people who have pre-existing conditions. Because while we are healthy and young, some might disagree that I am not young. I am young. We are young and healthy, and we most likely would not die if we got it. We can still help stop and slow the spread. So I have decided that we're going to do our part. And I told him we are doing this to protect ourselves and to protect others. We're just staying home now. So this past weekend, we did not go out. We went out one time to get groceries, and that was it. And we will not go out now unless very, very necessary, or we'll go take walks, but keep distance from people, the six feet, or I think it's 1 meter. I don't know that conversion. Stay away from people, wash hands when you get back inside, just be safe. So that's a really, really long introduction. I also was thinking about what to say in this video, and there's just so much to say that I feel like I don't know how to even condense it or categorize it and make a specific topic of this video. So I promise you I will have a beginning and an end, and I will talk about things in the middle, but I don't know where it's gonna go. So we'll see where this thing lands. Okay, so things started to happen in Germany, probably, say, jumping topics. In early February, there were a few cases. Somehow they contained them. I don't understand how. If this thing spread so easily, how did they contain it? Or have there always been people that have had it? We just didn't know. I'm not sure. I don't know how it works, but it seemed like there was initial panic, at least on my part. I was like, oh my God, it's here. I remember the day when I woke up and one of my friends had WhatsApp me and she was like, it is here. And I was just like, oh my God, no! Because at the time it was really predominantly in China and that we know of. Honestly, we don't even really know. I have a lot of friends who are like, I had those symptoms in November in the States. So who knows? No, I don't know. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm purely saying most cases were in China. Anyway, God, I talk a lot, don't I? I'm annoying. So it started in February, I think, might have been January that the first cases were here. They contained it. Seemed like it kind of went away. Everybody just went about their business, and then it started to spread and got to Italy, and now Italy shut down, Spain is shut down, France is shut down, and Germany is close behind because our cases have increased exponentially. And it is projected by the end of the week, I think, that Germany will be in same or similar position as Italy with being completely shut down. So who knows though? I don't know. It's changing by the second. I'm not sure. And I'm not being a doomsday and want to panic people, but it's important to be educated and understand what's happening in other countries so we can learn and be smart, do our part, save a heart, literally save someone's heart, and help rather than hinder the process. So I'm not afraid. I'm not panicking, although I do have moments where I'm like, we are all going to die. But that's after I have read far too much news and social media and endless scrolling because I have hours now. So that's not a good way to go. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I do that. And it always ends in we're all dying. We're not all going to die, but we can help stop the spread. So now things are rolling here. Now, what's happened for us personally? We went to Greece last week. I think we had booked tickets prior to all this happening. So we were already set to go. And even before we went though, I was like, oh, how do I feel about this? My husband is much more like, let's go, let's do this. Woo, it's gonna be fine. And I'm like, well, let's just look at how things are happening and how daily things are changing, borders are closing, on and on and on. So we went, and it was just like, feel the tension in the airplane and traveling. People were very on edge. We arrived there March, dates, I don't know. We were there on a Thursday. I don't remember, my brain. We might have been there on the 6th and then came back on the 10th, I think. I don't remember. But we got there and I was following the news and stuff. I was like, what's happening in Germany? And then things were changing by the day. So it felt like, are we going to be able to get home? That was unsure. I was not sure. And my husband, bless him, he found tickets to Israel while we were in Germany. And people are going to be like, you're stupid. Well, yeah, okay, we're stupid, but it's fine. My husband found tickets to Israel for $50 round trip. So he was like, let's go while we're in Greece. And I was hesitant, but I don't want to be the killjoy. And while I expressed some hesitation, I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. So we booked the tickets to Israel while we were in Greece. And then we found out hours later that Israel had closed the border the previous day to German residents. And that really put a kink in things. So we were flying on a budget airline. So we called the airlines and they were like, oh, you're fine because you're flying out of Greece. But hi, Israel has a very secure interrogation system and they know what they're doing. And when we get there, even though we've flown from Greece, they're going to check our passports and see, oh, your last point of entry was Germany. They will question and question and question and question. And I just didn't know if we would even get through. And then they were saying, if you arrive and you do not have quarantine address set up, that you will be sent back at your own expense. So we felt very unsure about that. So we ended up just not going and we just lost that money. For us, it was not worth the risk. So we didn't go. I'm very happy we didn't go because then the next day there were further restrictions. So I'm just saying, be smart. And I've heard a lot of people being like, oh, tickets are super cheap right now. Yeah, they are, but will you be able to go home? This is the question. And are you going to put more of a strain on the system where you are? Just be smart. Like, think about it. I know it's fun to travel. I love traveling too, but it's also just be wise. Like we weren't. We were not wise. We were not wise and we booked tickets. Learn from our mistakes. So we didn't go to Israel and then we got an email the day before our flight back to Munich saying that our flight was canceled because there were no more flights to Munich. And we were being diverted to Stuttgart, which is about 2.5 or 3 hours northwest of Munich. And I'm like, hey, hi, excuse me. We don't live in Stuttgart. So what do you suggest we do? And I knew we could take a Flixbus, but at this point, I'm just like, okay, being in an airplane is already a petri dish. And if someone on that plane has it, we all have it. And now I have to take a bus with even more like breathing and coughing and sneezing and great. So we contact the airline and they're like, well, sorry, the next flight to Munich is March 24th. So you can wait or you can go. We're like, we'll go. Because I just wanted to get home. So we flew to Stuttgart and then we took a bus from Stuttgart to Munich. And we're here safe. Thank God. I'm just glad to be home in my safe space and I can feel comfortable and lay in bed for hours and hours and hours and do hundreds of YouTube videos that no one will watch. So we made it back home and all is well. So then I realized we need to stock up on food and take this very seriously. So it's kind of where we are now. Starting last week, I started staying home a lot. We have not gone out. James goes to work and comes straight home. I make him like full body wash down when you get in. And then it's like, you can't touch me or anything in the apartment until you have burnt your clothes, taken a shower, scrubbed down with antibacterial gel, sanitizer that nobody has right now. We brought stuff back from Greece. We smart. We stocked up on some food in Greece because we were like, will there be food in Germany? So we got some pasta. Why not? So we have Greek pasta here. It's actually imported from Italy, but you know, if anybody needs any. And so we're safe. So gosh, I talked a lot. 15 minutes. Look at that. Wow. Talked about nothing for 15 minutes. It's kind of my update right now. I have way more to say. And I will say them. Because being in self-isolation, you will go crazy. I can go crazy. That's all I have right now. So I would love to know how you guys are being affected and what it's like for you, where you're at, if your life, not even if, how your life has been altered because of what's going on, how you are responding to it. I even thought it would be fun. I would love to create like more community through this, because especially in isolation, people are going to be feeling possibly very alone and unseen, unheard, unknown. And that can lead to depression real quick. So I thought it might be fun to ask you to do Insta stories on Instagram and share your experience of what's happening to you in your area, if it's in Germany or the US or elsewhere. And tag me in it at Waffles and Whimsy so I can hear what's happening for you and other people can see it and create some kind of community in all of this insanity. Because while there are two options in this. There is distancing ourselves socially and like distancing from humanity and pointing fingers, racism, xenophobia, all of the gross things that are coming with this. Or we can respond in a different way and choose to show love and acceptance and understanding and embracing each other, because we're all in this together. Like we really are. We're all human. We're all susceptible. It doesn't matter where it started, how it started. I'm not going to go into it, but doesn't matter because here we are. So how will we respond? And I want to be known for that and not for, I want people to look back on this in history and see how humans came together and spread love and helped each other and encouraged each other and not built more walls in between each other. So who's with me? That's what I want to do. I will stop there and stay safe, stay inside as much as you can. If you go out, wear a mask if you have one. I know that's really hard to get masks right now too. But holler back, let me know what's going on with you, where you are, and let's be positive and share joy right now. So if you want to be on this journey with me, you know what you can do. Subscribe, comment. It doesn't matter anymore. I don't know what's the goal in all this. I just want to be hope for people. And yeah, care about you. Even though I maybe don't know you, I do care about you and your well-being. So now I've gone 18 minutes of talking about nothing. And I hope that you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Catch you later. Peace out. Let's do this.